What did?
But how? No, but I don't think they set her up for that because she's not like they barely do that with any of the humans. Like Krillin is just used to power scale, so I don't know if we needed another person who was being used to power scale. I think if she could do like some Dende stuff, like along with the tech stuff, it would have just more relevant in the plot.
Not someone who just has encyclopedic knowledge about different species from across the galaxy. So.
Yeah, or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, her being the tech genius, I think we all agree works. It's just that it wasn't implemented enough in the story.
Yeah, because I'm saying like Dragon Ball Z doesn't allow for a lot of space for stuff like that. Like part of the reason why Gohan fans, some of us, are annoyed that everybody wants to push that this Gohan is a scholar thing. We don't get to see him be scholarly really, and we don't get to see him apply that knowledge anywhere.
Yeah.
Like the only time we get to see him do stuff is when he's fighting, and we're just like, if that's the case, make him fight more.
Right. Imagine seeing Gohan like digging through herbs and then using the herbs in the fight and then taking out an opponent. I would have been like, oh, that's some scholarly, you know?
Or like he studied like pressure points or whatever of these particular people and he's hitting specific pressure points and you're just like, oh, he read that these guys have pressure points here, here, and here, and he's using it.
But yeah, I do have character in my own story. I have character. What you just said about Gohan, no? I have characters like that where think of like a herbalist. That's a fighter as well. Like the guy can heal you without relying on like an orihime. Like he uses plants and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I mean in my story, the Blacklist or whatever, the main character, I'm trying to meld Goku and Gohan's personality together.
Damn. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so the next arc, which is known as the Red Ribbon arc, in this one it's split up into three. So the first part is just the tower basically, where Goku breaks into the tower.
Again, another heroic moment. Stop saying Goku ain't a hero. Stop it anyway. This one I gotta give a Kaioken. I think it was kind of fun. It was also nice to see because you also learn a lot about Goku's personality. Like this is where you see where they got the Luffy influence from. Because Luffy very much is a character like if you do something for him, he'll move mountains for you. So the fact that these people just took Goku in for like a night or whatever when he was freezing cold, he was like, oh, they got your people. Let me go.
You know, I so agree with you. Like Luffy is basically copy paste Goku from Dragon Ball, not Z, but Dragon Ball. But yeah,
be careful. The One Piece fans are coming.
I just felt it. Like,
it's fine. I feel nothing.
I've
made it publicly known that I'm only watching One Piece when I'm on my deathbed. And I have enough time. Then I'll watch One Piece.
Beep. That's how I know. That's how the doctors will tell me times like, so doctor, what is he? What's the prognosis? He has started to watch One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's time, isn't it?
One Piece is actually kind of fire. It's kind of good.
I don't have time.
I love the manga. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the manga, but the anime I'm struggling with.
I'm sorry, I'm not ready to watch Stockholm Syndrome. I don't care how many people are gonna go on about. Oh my God, Gear 5. Oh my God, this like, guys.
No, I mean also.
Dragon Ball Z is like the Simpsons. Dragon Ball Z did it first.
Yeah.
He did it first. I'm sorry.
Okay. You're fire in the comment section.
You know?
But anyway.
Wait until we are going to be in this for this alone. Right? Carte Blanche expose interview. Here we are listening to the co-host being lambasting the enemy in One Piece. He never knew just how much of an impact it was going to rock the nation.
Yeah.
For 5 years and $155 billion of property damage later, we now know.
Yeah. And happy anniversary to One Piece.
Hey, I don't love One Piece. I like it, but like pacing is a problem. I think when it's fire, it's great, but the pacing is an issue.
Guys, it's so hot, so don't mind. I'm holding this freezing cold bottle of water, right? So because I'm incinerating.
So you say Kaioken for this arc.
I would say Kaioken.
I'm going with mid base.
Are we tossing a coin again? Because
No, I just think like it was interesting to see Goku's development. It also puts a hole in all of the arguments that people are like Goku just likes to fight strong people. Because there's nobody in the Red Ribbon Army that gave Goku a challenge. Nobody.
I disagree with that. Not in this arc. Not in this arc.
About the way that was, my big gripe, which makes me agree with Mr. Peeler putting it at mid, as boy was Goku spamming the Kamehameha. I think not an episode passed without him using the Kamehameha for any reason whatsoever. It's like he was really practicing that move. You know?
That's kind of why I like it.
If we ever do a Naruto tier list, you're gonna say the same thing about the Rasengan eventually.
Woo! Look. No, not the Rasengan. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. There comes a time.
It's his thing, how? Why wouldn't you?
And Naruto Rendan. Naruto!
Why wouldn't you though?
Also, Naruto.
Everybody spams in Naruto. Everybody spams.
Also, Naruto, I don't understand him. Like, you have Kage Bunshin, and you can also change the way the Kage Bunshins work. You can, and you're a ninja, so you could literally use clones to be spying on every nation in the world.
Naruto?
And you don't do it.
Wait, Naruto?
Yes!
Stop.
You're right.
Naruto in the world of ninjas wears bright orange.
I think
the bell test alone, where Kakashi's like, you have to hide and be a ninja. What's Naruto's first move? Square up, we fighting.
But I'm just saying, in a world where Intel is needed.
He's not the Intel guy. He's never been the Intel guy. Never.
That type of thinking is something you'd expect from the second Hokage, which is something he's been doing. That's what he was known for. He was a super spy. People don't know that about the second Hokage. It's like, that guy was an asshole, yes, but an effective asshole.
It's like trying to teach Hashirama how to be a spy. Hashirama was the most non-spyingest ninja in that war.
Hashirama was just was the biggest ninja wizard. Let's be honest. Okay, let's get back.
Tangents.
Okay, wait. So if you're saying Kaioken, I'm saying mid. I can adjust. I'm not the maddest. I can see why you like this arc, but okay.
Also, I think the fight choreography in this, when he was fighting everybody else, was a lot of fun to watch. Again, not a lot happens in it, but it's just, and also and Develo was complaining about it, but I like the fact that Goku was trying to perfect the Kamehameha. He was like, no, maybe it's like this. No, it was like this. That's why he was basically spamming it
every day.
True. Alright, so now we get to General Blue. So this is still the Red Ribbon arc.
Not how I hate
maybe, he's a boring villain, I think. But
an effective one.
Yeah, he was an effective one.
I'm saying either S or A. I really enjoyed it.
Super Saiyan. I'd go Super Saiyan. I just think that General Blue's character was not that appealing, but like the obstacle that he was to Goku was interesting to watch.
And I like the fact that Krillin and Bulma, specifically were part of the shenanigans, and they had to go in the tunnel, and they had to try to escape. And General Blue could kick ass.
Isn't there a movie based on this arc as well? Or something similar? A Dragon Ball movie?
Yeah, there is a Dragon Ball movie. I'm not sure if it's the second or the third one, but yeah.
Also, General Blue's power was one of the ones where they started introducing different powers into Dragon Ball.
Yeah. But I mean, A?
I'd say Super Saiyan, yeah.
When are we getting introduced to Tau Pai Pai here?
That's literally the next one. So,
guys,
come on.
Just another question, right? What's this? Where does Dr. Gero come from? Because I didn't see him.
Dr. Gero is a retcon. We've never met him. We've never seen him.
He is a retcon. Okay, because I was looking for him in Dragon Ball. Nothing.
He's a retcon.
Okay.
A good one, but he's a retcon.
Yeah.
All right, so we get to Commander Red. He is Commander Red, right? Yeah, Commander Red. So this is basically Goku fights the General Tao, and then he, I think, goes up to Korin, trains, comes back.
This has got to be S.
Fights General Tao, and then goes into the Red Ribbon Army and kicks all their asses.
Wait, didn't you get General Tao?
No, he gets defeated by General Tao, but like the Dodon Ray hits the Dragon Ball. It doesn't actually hit Goku.
The what?
The Dodon Ray.
Dodon Ray!
Oh, okay.
I
No,
agree
no,
with
one
you, this is
time.
S.
Yeah.
This is S. This is S.
This is Dragon Ball Z hitting its stride like a monkey.
Yeah. And
It's like Dragon
and
Ball hitting its
and
stride.
Tao and I'm
Oh,
saying and Tao's fight with Goku, that was also choreographed really well.
Yeah.
The ending is funny, but like I did like that fight.
Also, I can't escape how, you know when Genotao throws the log? And
Yeah.
he jumps on the log.
Yeah.
That is the coolest thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
How does that work? That's the thing I always like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dragon Ball.
You can still jump.
Let's don't
You can still jump on it.
Yeah.
Does it look good?
I think
I'm gonna add that log to the same ridiculous items like that the Vino Repulsors one and the Queen's Arrow from
you wanna-
the
you-
Spider Cut.
You want to know something that was ridiculous? How did Tao kill General Blue with his tongue?
dude,
Yeah.
how sharp is that tongue? Like,
Dog.
but also, like, am I wrong to think, because I didn't really watch this arc at all, but just from research, obviously, there is a scene where Goku is really trying his martial arts skills, like actually like martial arts move. Tao Piper just slaps him around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his hair even.
Yeah.
With his hair.
I feel like Toriyama around this time was probably watching a lot of martial arts films, because the way Tao Pai is portrayed, he is a typical martial arts.
No, it's that whole thing of every part of the body can be a weapon.
Okay, so now the next one is the Baba saga, which is very short, but it's still a saga.
Right.
That's where he meets Gohan, right?
Yes,
Grandpa
so he
Gohan.
meets Grandpa Gohan.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
that's I think the highlight of the arc.
I would say
Did
S.
Yamcha have a fight as well in this one?
Yeah.
He win or lose? I don't know.
No, he lost, because he was fighting a mummy guy, and apparently the mummy guy was way stronger than. Because Baba said that if they don't have the money, they have to fight the guys of hers for their wish or whatever.
I see. And also, is
Foreshadowing.
do they explain that Baba is Roshi's sister?
Yeah. Roshi does say that Baba is his sister in this one.
I think he does. So, I don't know, I would give this a K or Ken. Not that it's
I don't know. Gohan versus Goku was really good though.
I know, and I agree with you. I totally agree with you. That is an amazing fight. But the rest of the arc is.
No, also Goku versus the Mummy, and I would say even Yamcha versus the Mummy. Even though I feel like they rock like Yamcha in that fight. Honestly, I would say Super Saiyan. Man. I would definitely say Super Saiyan.
I don't know. I don't know. I prefer the blue. General Blue for me was a good saga compared to the Baba saga. But I mean, maybe we like it for different
What
reasons.
was wrong with it? What didn't work for you?
I mean, I just feel like the story there wasn't extreme highs, there wasn't extreme lows. The stakes with that.
Yeah, I can see that. Also, there's a lot of exposition in
Yeah.
this thing, so there's not a lot of things happening.
And even Goku's character development in this arc, it's a nice moment, but I don't feel like he changed or learned as much as in other arcs. Even though it's such an emotional moment, I agree, but the payoff wasn't payoff. I'm gonna say that a lot, please.
Hey.
But it just wasn't paying off, man.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. What about you? What do you guys think? I could be off.
I haven't watched it, so I can't give.
I haven't watched it either.
No, I don't know, man. The moment between that fight also, and the moment between him and Grandpa Gohan and whatever, when he realizes a big part where it doesn't develop Goku, but it solidifies him that he sticks to the wish to get back his friend's dad instead of wishing back Grandpa Gohan.
Oh, that's cool.
That was yeah.
All right. I'll slide into it.
I'll give it like an A. I just think that was.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have the TN arc.
Ooh.
What is
This might be S.
Turtle versus Crane.
Yes, this might be S as well, because Tien's introduction was hot.
Turtle versus Crane is an instant S.
Do you
It
guys,
was heat.
do you guys feel like Tien was robbed from the potential that he could have had?
Hurrah.
No, so many characters. Akira doesn't remember. Even Yajirobe was boxing in Dragon Ball, and you get to Z, you would never because I watched Dragon Ball Z first, so when I went back to Dragon Ball, I couldn't believe that Yajirobe was fighting.
Wasn't he like? Didn't he fight like Symbol or something?
No, he fought one of Piccolo's minions and killed him with relative ease. And it's like
Let's
this
eat him.
Yeah, and this was one of the guys that were bodying martial artists. Like they were supposed to be that, and Yajirobe handled him with ease. And he fought Goku to a standstill after Goku had all of the training that he had up until that point.
Yeah, that's why. Like when I saw some clips from the Tien and Goku fight, and I was like, "Is this the Tien that we got in Z?"
I mean, I think when it comes to, I agree with you there. Like Tien was solely wrong. I agree with you there, and most of the
even Yamcha. I would even say Yamcha. Like Yamcha gets robbed halfway through Dragon Ball, honestly, because he always gets put in situations where he's going to lose.
Right.
Yeah. But I think this is an
Yamcha. I know people are gonna come after me, but Yamcha was the Vegeta of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
No, I would say Tien was.
Yeah, Tien.
No. I'm just saying that Yamcha was in the position where when Goku and Vegeta fight together, Vegeta goes into the fight to get his ass kicked, and then Goku comes and saves the day.
Oh.
The power scale.
Oh.
Yeah. So Yamcha was more or less the same character of gauging how powerful his opponent is. Oh no, Yamcha! Go get him, Goku!
And then it turned into Tien. And then it turned into.
No. Before Vegeta was Piccolo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Goku is like a cheating Hazi. Whenever there's somebody better comes into town, he drops it for someone else. Like, bitch.
But I mean, that's why that Dragon Ball Z payoff where it's the Cell Saga, I know it's filler technically, but when everybody's trying to help Gohan and they're doing their speeches about how Goku made them better fighters, it's so emotional because if you watched it from the beginning, you're like, man, that's so true. It hits.
That's why, when the people say, "Oh, you didn't read the manga, whatever." I was like, "Dog, there's stuff in the anime that it makes it better." Like those filler moments, like that filler arc in the Cell Saga, it does so much for the entire saga and the show as a whole. But anyway, moving on. Yes. Because the fights were great. Tien's character, where he was such a menace, was great. His Crane Master manipulating his students to do like shady stuff and all of that thing. Roshi getting into Tien's head, that was also interesting.
Didn't reveal like two other arms like from his back or something?
No, that's yeah. He actually did that, yeah.
Because he was fighting Goku.
And then Goku said Sharingan. Goku's the original Sharingan warrior. I believe that concept come from.
And wasn't Chaozu like also sort of like cheating, like helping Tien?
Yeah, he was helping Tien, and then Tien was pissed because he was like, I didn't ask for any assistance.
That's what's so when Chaozu was like a formidable foe.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I mean, Krillin beat him, right?
Yeah, he did. But
Yeah.
it was still like a scary, like, who is this guy?
I think for people that were watching the anime back then and reading the manga back then, the Saiyan Saga was really it was like the pain arc. Because like the people that you consider to be really strong, they've got body strong. So like
You're like, Kakashi? Kakashi, no! What happened? I guess shall we do King Piccolo? King Piccolo.
This is a Super Saiyan for me. I
Yeah,
feel like
totally.
I
I
feel
don't know,
like
I could even drop it to Kaioken.
no, I still say Super Saiyan because the fight is phenomenal. I just feel like the stuff that they were doing with King Piccolo's character and the fact that they were having him hang out with Pilaf and all of that stuff, like that wasn't. I mean, Krillin's death also was kind of impactful, even though I feel like the deaths in Z were way more impactful than the deaths in Dragon Ball, to be honest.
True. I don't know, you know what?
Like-
Let's just do Super Saiyan.
Because there were entire arcs of how difficult it is to get all 7 Dragon Balls. Just because you're the Dragon Reader doesn't automatically mean you're gonna get all 7 of them.
I guess so. Because I mean, if we compare Krillin's death in this arc to Krillin's death on Namek, I was still sad when he died on Namek. Here it was Yeah, the only person who was reacting appropriately was Goku. Everybody else was just kind of like, oh, Asa.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone was like, all right, King Piccolo. Actually, not even. Like, I feel like Goku was the only one, L and Master Roshi were actively trying to stop him. Everybody else was just, what's going on? What do we do?
But also, it did hit me when Goku said it should have been me because he was like, Krillin went to go fetch his stuff, proving that Goku actually cares about more than just fighting strong guys. What's going on? Right.
Super then.
Yep.
All right. For me, this is probably where in my head Z starts, even though it's technically still Dragon Ball.
Yes.
But
because this is the introduction of adult Goku, right? When he comes back, and
yeah,
he's mysterious for like 2 seconds, and then it's back to awesome.
yeah.
So big match, he starts analyzing fights for the first time. People are like, ah, yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
Also,
and
like
his
that-
growth.
Yeah, also his growth as a martial artist, him training with Popo, because Popo used to actually throw hands. I thought Popo, like for the longest time, I thought Popo was just the janitor of the lookout. Kanti actually was fighting people. Again, them lips, like when you start looking at like a lot of the character designs throughout Dragon Ball, you're just like, hey, Akira, do you guys not have anybody? Or just draw lines in the face. I don't know why it's all these
The
things.
biggest fish lips for every black person. I was like,
We haven't even gotten to Z yet, but just looking at this tier list, this is the GOAT so far. We haven't even gotten to Z yet. I'm just looking
why
at
now?
this.
Wait
After Z, you see what
wait until we are yet. Have you noticed nothing has gone below mid?
Yeah. I think, back to Piccolo Jr., I think this is S.
The fight was phenomenal. Also, also the fact that Goku does worry about people, but he's also like this. Also perfectly encapsulated the Goku that I grew up with, where he loves fighting, but he also cares about the people around him.
And then of course he proposes to Chi-Chi because after kicking his ass.
No, Chi-Chi actually forces the thing on him.
like she was pissed off, eh? I think she fought him actually.
Yeah, she did fight him.
They were in the bracket, and she
You
was
don't
like,
do that for me?
yeah.
I think
Like, also one, it was so long ago. Like nobody recognized me, so I don't know why you think you're so special. And like two, you can just tell me. I don't understand why we have to throw hands like this.
I like
Because
Goku's
I know it's the only way you listen, Goku. You listen to your face. I've watched you for years. You know.
Goku's drip when he comes back from Kami's place. I wish he kept a little bit of it because I really like the whole turban, blue shirt thing. It was so fly with the power pole, and he's adult. It looks so super cool. Bring that hashtag, bring that back, please.
Wasn't he wearing like a turban?
Yeah. The turban I was not a fan of, but like the rest of it looked cool.
It doesn't work for Goku. Specifically for Goku.
Akira has forgotten that outfit completely. He doesn't even know like what outfit?
I don't know, the yard rat.
Yeah, I was gonna get there.
Kind of has like a little bit of a reference to that.
Yeah.
Also, hashtag bring back the power pole. Bring it back.
But didn't Goku
But like it doesn't do anything.
No, it's cool though. It's so
Well, there's Daima.
correct me, but didn't he leave it like in between Korin and Kami? Because he couldn't like fly, so he had to use it to climb up to. But also-
that was the first time he goes to see Kami.
I just want to. What was cool, even though, like I'm saying, most of the stuff that I'm mentioning is not because I watched this, just research. But the time where Kami and Piccolo was speaking in Namekian, bro, that was sick.
Because Kami possessed this poor man to go fight in the tournament.
Some muscle was just possessed.
So if we put this in S, we're all in agreement.
Yeah,
Piccolo Jr.
yeah, I would say S.
This
Piccolo was dope.
This is the perfect action to see.
And Goku has a brain. Goku was like, okay, I thought Goro was supposed to lie. I know if I kill Piccolo, you're dying too. So
Yeah, and also it shows his perseverance. I mean, this is where you realize that this guy doesn't quit. Like he does.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Goku does do a whole I see good in Piccolo I think this guy has a chance to change.
That's the other thing, is that Goku also, and it's subtle, because I think like Akira, either on accident or on purpose, he's great at doing implied storytelling.
Yeah.
Like Goku never actually cuts a promo to tell you that he's a different character, so many people assume that he's a flat character, but you actually do get to see development, because if we go to the other arcs, right? For example, that thing with Android 8. That plays throughout Goku's life. The fact that Android 8 let him spare that general, and he was just like, you can't just kill people for the sake of killing people. That follows Goku throughout the series.
Oh, yeah.
And people totally forget about it, just saying that he wants to fight strong people. Forgetting that Android 8 was the first one to actually teach Goku compassion.
Oh, and also, didn't we get like Foot Kamehameha in this arc?
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
we saw all the Kamehamehas.
And Giant Piccolo. They should bring that back. Well, I think
It doesn't do anything though.
it looks cool though. and
also-
stretching arm stretch Piccolo.
Yeah, I'll pick one up.
The original Gum Gum pistol.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the whole blow and hole through your chest, blow through your shoulder, Piccolo.
Yeah, and Kamiya like shooting out of his mouth Piccolo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess we get to all the two fans clocking in at 5 o'clock. We get to
Stay to my child's regular boat.
so according to this, it looks like they split up the same saga into two.
Yeah.
So
So we got the Reddit.
yeah, we got Reddit, and I would assume the second part is from Piccolo and Nappa's arrival on Earth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it
Sequel,
would be one arc, but like, this is S. This is S.
If we're gonna split it in two, I think the big.
Into two, I don't think this is S.
Okay, if we're
The
splitting it
first
into two, the first part is it has to be
Yes.
Super Saiyan though.
It's mad, sweetie.
But like, what about when he goes to meet
When
King
people-
Kai?
Oh.
I think that's S.
Okay, that's good storytelling, but the highlight of the combat was only at the beginning when it was
Look, I'm saying like Gohan's power up, dog. Gohan's power up as a kid, when you finally get to see his potential. Come on.
Okay, you know what? I agree with you guys because based on your assessment, the next one is S.
Yeah.
And I guess
Absolutely.
you feel
I'm not saying S.
uncomfortable
I'm
together.
saying Super Saiyan. I'm saying Super Saiyan.
That's what we're not even gonna argue with. Like,
Oh,
the
okay.
second one is
I
S.
think
But this
I know
one,
what it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah,
All
that's,
done.
Also, in the Saiyan saga,
Oh, wait.
shout out is that what's this? When Goku does tell Krillin to spare Vegeta, it's twofold. I know everybody likes to latch on to the first reason, but it also is a callback to when Android 8 asked him to spare the general.
Okay, again, we've got a split up of a saga that would ideally be known as one part.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
This
Look,
Kaioken. I would say Kaioken.
this is basically Krillin meeting Dende for the first time, Dodoria and Zabon being villains, Vegeta fighting both, killing both.
Yeah. This is the Vegeta arc,
Ooh,
basically.
but I don't know. That those fights were also good though, and it was like Vegeta got your side, and like you were still intrigued with him as a villain.
Yeah, I like Vegeta on Namek. I like that arc.
Yeah, plus he killed Kui, so.
He killed the Doria, my guy.
okay, that arc I'm gonna firmly say Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't lie. From here, I think these two parts. I'm not gonna tolerate anything more than Super Saiyan, because
Yeah,
these arcs,
the uniform.
the story, the writing was on point here. This is premium vintage Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
stuff.
And
We
like, T.
I think Ginyu is S.
Yeah.
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 That fight between him and Goku was amazing, and
That's what I'm
also
saying. That's what I'm saying. This Namek saga for me. It's,
Vegeta was at his best because he was like, he was a tactical genius. Here, I will give it to you guys.
and it was.
Whenever, even though he was a veteran, he left Goku and he ran away.
well, he was never Goku's homie at that point.
Which is always been my argument. Whenever Vegeta is dealing with someone stronger than him, he is the most tactful genius combatant I've ever seen in my entire life. The second he gets one power level above his opponent, there goes all his stat boost.
He also hyped us up about the whole Super Saiyan thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
giving speeches about the
WWE promo right there. You don't know it yet, but I am a Super Saiyan.
He tried the minute Goku lands on
Make your jokes, Frieza. I have entered the realm of legend. I have entered the realm of legend.
Is he?
Yes, he didn't realize it.
Oh, when I think this is the first time Vegeta starts comparing himself because it's like, okay, you know what? I admit for now he's better than me. For now, he's better than me.
For now, I met his man. He's the strongest Saiyan on this planet. I was like,
Okay.
okay.
For the sake of moving on, Inu S.
Yes.
Yes.
And Frieza!
That's one.
But if that was a tier,
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Go on when he had to beat up his dad in Ginyu's body. That was. And shout out to Goku being like, I have to get my body back. Chi-Chi wouldn't like this.
Wait, I hope I didn't ruin this thing now. Did I ruin it?
You just need to move it to S. That's all.
no, you,
Yeah,
you,
just
you don't.
Oh,
the arrows. Do the arrows.